Hey guys, happy Tuesday. Today is July 17th. Oh, Lord. Today is July 7th and it's 11:35. So I already took my trade for the day. It was a pretty early trade. And then I figured let me come back and explain the trade. I just haven't been in the mood to explain the trades while I'm trading. I actually just been wanting to focus, feed the kids, do homeschooling, and then get in my trade, get out, and then come back once everything is settled because they can be a little distracting sometimes. So trying to talk, trying to deal with them, and trying to trade at once is a little overwhelming. So I think I finally found a rhythm where I just trade, deal with them, and then I'll come back later to explain the trade. So that's what I probably will do moving forward. Also, I'm still trying to figure it out, but I'm trying to find a time, which it'll probably be 9 to 11, which is my trading time, where probably Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I don't know if that's too many days, but Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays where I go live on Zoom and do my trades live. And then whoever wants to join can. If you want to ask questions, you'll be able to. I just don't know. I don't want to be overwhelmed. I don't. But I don't know how else I can answer everybody's question all at once. And then the only other time is the only other time would be at night, which would be after 9 p.m. And I feel like that's really late. So I will be recording those Zoom calls and still posting them on YouTube as well if you can't make it. But if you can make it, you want to ask questions live during those trading hours, you would be able to do that. It's going to be open to anybody. Probably not, actually. I will probably send it out if you ask. I won't be just broadcasting it. So if you're watching this video, you hear this video, you hear this, and this is something that you would be interested in, just DM me on Instagram and I'll make like a official, I guess, Zoom link for it. And we can do it that way. Again, I'm not broadcasting it, so this is not something where I just want any and everybody on it. It's very particular people. It's on particular days at a specific time. And I'll answer any questions y'all have. It will be other people on there if they decide to come on. I'm going to be trading. I can trade by myself. I trade by myself anyway. So it's not a mandatory thing. It's literally just if you want to trade with me, you can. If you want to ask me questions during that time, you can. And yeah. Okay, so enough of that. Let's get into the trade of the day. So I did make a video. I don't know if it's going to be posted before or after this one, going over key levels. I did coming into the morning, I did see that we had a key level that we could aim for. But I don't really know what exactly price is wanting to do because this is a buyer's market. I'm not sure how much sellers can push price down. So I'm not in the business of aiming for these key levels when it comes to sales. Now, buys, I will more than likely aim for the key level for buys because I know this is a buyer's market. That doesn't mean price can't get pushed down to this level. It can. I just don't want to be a part just in case it don't. Just like yesterday. That trade, something happened and it deleted all my trades that I had ever marked up so far. It deleted all of them and I'm really mad. But yesterday's trade, which now I don't know where it is, after I got out the trade, price completely reversed. Even though there was a level price could hit, it did not go to that level. So I explained key levels and support and resistance in another video. It'll be posted either before or after this one. You can watch it. But yeah, so coming into the morning, I did see that this was an opportunity for us to come down here, but I didn't aim for it. I aimed for halfway just to protect my profits. Now, for me, if I do it, it's going to show y'all everything. Okay, whatever. We're just going to use the 1 minute because I don't want it to show y'all. So I knew there was I knew I wanted to see price either break above here for buys because price was consolidating. Whoops. Or I don't like that blue. Sorry. Or I wanted to see price break below, break below here. Was it there? I think it was. For sales. And that's literally what happened. Price ended up, price opened up when market opened, price pushed below this level. So that let me know sellers wanted to push price down. Yes, price pushed down. It came out of this zone, but it's invalidated. So what I would need to see is another breaker structure here, price to break this low, create a new zone, and continue lower. So let's see what happened. Boom. So this candle broke this structure. Even though market already opened, this candle invalidated these zones. So these zones are invalid. So now I just want a whole new clean slate. So again, I'm looking for price to break this structure, indicating it wants to push lower. That's what happened. Price pushed lower. So now this price pushed out of this zone on the 1 minute, which is the previous candle of the opposite color. So now we have our zone. Now that we have our zone, we need price to tap back into the zone so we can get an entry. And I'll show why I did the 1 minute and not the 5. But let's continue. So we're looking for a zone tap. That's where we are now, a zone tap. That's the tap. Price tapped into the zone and it closed outside of the zone. So since it closed outside the zone, I am now entering the trade. I set up my stop loss and take profit. I did the zone. I did my stop loss to the zone, and then I aimed for a 1 or 2. I'm in the trade. And that was my trade. That's it, y'all. The reason I did the 1 minute and not the 5 minute is because, the reason I did the 1 minute zone and not the 5 minute zone is because on the 5 minute, when was it this candle? No. Was it? This candle pushed out of this zone. It invalidated this zone. It tapped into this zone. The zone would have been all the way up here. The zone, it never came back to the zone. So I ended up going on the 1 minute looking for a zone. I found a zone on the 1 minute. Once it tapped this 1 minute zone, I got in and that was my trade. So I personally, when I see like strong momentum candles, I like to find 1 minute zones on there. I don't know. For me, it's just been a preference that's been working. Some people just wait on the 1 minute or the 5 minute or the 15 minute. You just got to find what works for you. The 1 minute for me for entries have been amazing. And I wait for my taps. I wait for price to close outside the zone. If price was all in this zone, I would just wait. Because it could end up invalidating and going back to the 5 minute zone. Like I was showing you all, it could have came right back to this 5 minute zone. It could do whatever it want. But in this case, the 1 minute zone worked out and it never came back to test the 5 minutes. So that's it, y'all. That's the trade. That's literally the trade. The 5 minute zone would have looked like this, just for the people who's wondering. This candle broke the structure, came out of the previous candle of the opposite color. So it would have looked like, well, it wouldn't look like that, but it looked like this. And as you can see, price never came back. So the 1 minute zone ended up giving us an entry for sales, and it went all the way here. And then again, this is just an extra freebie if you watch the support and resistance video. This was a previous support. This was a previous floor. Price came to this floor, broke this floor, and this floor is now turning into resistance. As you can see, price is trying to test to see how strong this this new resistance is. So that's why price is consolidating at this area. And if we zoom out, we can see how many times price has tested this area. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Like, this is an important area. So that's what a key level looks like. And that's why you mark it. So yeah, that is the end of this video. That is the trade of the day. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.